I had a car accident where the other party was at fault, and because of the trauma of it, was the worst accident of my 62 years. It triggered a bipolar response.
Okay.
And this was 13 months ago. Is it 2 years to file a case, and do you think it can be linked?
Okay, well, those are two great questions, and they're in one. And so the first question is really what's called a statute of limitations question. And in a standard car accident case here in the state of Florida, there is a 4-year general negligence statute of limitations. Now, Brian, if it is affiliated with a state agency, a county agency, a municipal government, then it's a 3-year notice of claim with the still 4-year statute of limitations. And if it happens to be a mail carrier or somebody affiliated with the federal government, there's a notice of claim which has to be done within 2 years. Now, the next question is, it triggers a physical injury triggers a psychological response, a bipolar response. That has to do with what's called medical legal causation. The jury charge, what the jury is instructed is, it has to be a direct and proximate consequence of the illegal activity or the negligence of somebody else. And so, Ted, why don't you talk about medical causation and what that means and how this might work with Brian? And the short answer is yes, but we're going to let Ted give the full explanation.
Right. The short answer is yes, yes if, and a lot of that depends on what your medical providers and your doctors are able to substantiate based off of their review of your scenario and the accident. In order to, as Larry said, in order to be compensable, it has to be directly related as a proximate cause of the motor vehicle accident. So if they can, especially if this is a physician that you've been treating with before and has your prior history, and that'll make it a lot easier for them to be able to substantiate that this condition is something that, based on a reasonable degree of medical certainty, is something that was caused by this accident. If they can meet that standard, then it will be something that can be compensated based upon this accident. So it's important that you get that documentation from your doctor, and it's absolutely something that can be pursued at this point in time because you're well within statute of limitations, but I would definitely work on getting something done sooner rather than later at this point in time.